Good morning, class.
Good morning, Mrs. Stewart.
Good morning, boys and girls. Good morning, boys and girls. I'm so glad you came to school. Good morning, boys and girls. Good morning, Mrs. Stewart. I'm so glad you came to school.
Good morning, Mrs. Stewart.
Good morning. Let's turn and face our friends and say good morning to them. Good morning to our friends. Good morning to our friends. I'm so glad you came to school. Good morning to our friends. Turn and face me, and you may be seated. We have been learning a lot about things that are not alike. If they're not alike, they are what?
Opposites.
They're opposites. Let's think about some opposites. If I said, tell me the opposite of up. What's the opposite of up?
Down.
Down. So stand up, do the opposite. Good. Do the opposite of down. Good job, boys and girls watching. I like how quick you stood up. You may be seated. What about the opposite of daytime?
Nighttime.
Nighttime. Good. I like that. What about the opposite of over? Under. Good. We've been learning lots of opposites, haven't we? How about light?
Off.
Dark. Dark or dark, yes. Well, on. How about on? Off. Good. Those are opposites. Those are things that are not alike. That's right. So today I want to talk to you about another opposite. Oh, this is going to be fun. Now, I want to show you this picture right here. This is a picture of, it could be somebody's grandma. Maybe it looks like your grandma. Now, we talked about a grandpa last lesson. Maybe you call your grandpa Poppy or Papa or just Grandpa or Gramps. Now, maybe you have a different name for a grandma. Let's see. What name do you call your grandma, Angelina? Stand, tell me. Do you call her Grandma? Yep, just Grandma. That's okay, because that's what they're called, Grandma or Grandmother. I have a grandmother, and we call her Mum. And my mom, we call her Meemaw. So everybody has a different name. But is a Meemaw or a grandma, or sometimes you might call her Granny or Nana, are they young or old? Old. They're older, aren't they? Especially look at her. She's got her gray hair, so she is older and wiser. So she is older because look, she's got her glasses on, and she looks like a grandma, doesn't she? She does. What do you think the opposite of older would be? Younger, yes. So let me show you this picture. What is this a picture of?
Baby.
A baby. And a baby is definitely younger, isn't it, than a grandma. A baby is so little. Now, I want you to think about it. Is a baby younger or older than you?
Younger.
Younger, yes, because you are older. Now think, are you younger or older than a grandma? You're younger, that's right. But you are older than a baby, aren't you? You're older than a baby. Maybe you have a baby sister, a baby brother at your house, or maybe a baby cousins. So you are older, but you are younger than a grandma, aren't you? Are you younger or older than your mommy? Younger, you are. You're younger. Now, sometimes a daddy is usually older than a what? Than a mommy. That's true. Sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes that's true. Mrs. Stewart is actually a little bit older than Mr. Stewart by 1 year. So when it comes to me and Mr. Stewart, I'm older than he is. But am I older or younger than my children?
Older.
I am older, that's right. I am older than my children. Let's see. Oakley, come see Mrs. Stewart. He's been sitting there so nicely with his hands in his lap. He's off to a good start. Is Oakley younger or older than Mrs. Stewart? He is. He's younger, isn't he? Is he younger or older than a grandma?
Younger.
He is. He's younger. Good job, Oakley. You may be seated. Now, think about this. Are you younger or older than the President of the United States?
Younger.
You are. You're younger, aren't you? Because the President of the United States is not a kid, is he? No. So you are old, you are younger. But how about, let's see. Do you have let me see, Connor, are you older or younger than your brother Michael? You're younger because he has a brother named Michael, and he is older. Michael is older than you, but you have a sister. What's your sister's name?
Taylor.
Taylor. And Taylor, is she younger or older than you?
Older.
No, she's younger than you because she's a baby, isn't she? She's younger than you. So you are younger than Michael, but he's older than Taylor. Isn't that neat how you can be younger and older? That's silly, isn't it? But it's true. You could be younger or older, but you can be the opposite of one person and opposite of the other person. Let's see. Cyrus, are you younger or older than Diana?
Older.
You're older than Diana? No, Diana is older than you. I know Diana because Diana was in my class when she was in kindergarten, and she is the older sister, so you are younger. But are you younger or older than Bailey? You're older. You're older than Bailey because Bailey is littler than you. So if you are older, if your age is older, it's just kind of like larger or smaller. So let's see. Angelina, how old are you? Tell me.
4.
You're 4 years old? So Angelina is 4 years old. So is 4 less or more than 10? Less, that's right. So it's like an opposite. That's right. So she is younger than somebody that would be 10. But like a grandma is usually probably anywhere between 40 or 50 or 60 years old. Usually that's how old grandmas are. And so would Angelina be younger or older than her grandma? Younger, that's right. So in this, the opposite is, what is the opposite of grandma?
Younger.
Younger. And what is the opposite of a baby?
Older.
Older, that's right. We've been learning lots of opposites. Can you think of something else that might be an opposite? Think of something else that we could think of that could be opposites. How about, what if I had something like a cup of coffee? What is coffee usually?
In a cup.
Well, it is in a cup, but is it hot or cold?
Hot.
It's hot. Coffee is hot and it's so yummy. Now, what would be the opposite of hot?
Cold.
Cold. Good job. See, we are learning lots of opposites. That's right. What about, what would be the opposite of, let's see, if I had some ice, what would be the opposite of the ice?
Milk.
Melt. That's right. Or water. You are right. You had to think about that. Good job. So we're learning lots and lots of opposites. But today we are learning about being older or younger. Are you older or younger than Mrs. Stewart?
Younger.
Younger. That's right. But is Mrs. Stewart younger or older than her grandma?
Older. Younger.
Younger. I'm younger than my grandma. Now, I am older than my children, but I'm not as old as my grandma. Not yet. So those are some opposites today that we are learning. Tell me, is this younger or older?
Younger.
And what is this one?
Older.
Older. So let's see. Tell me the opposite of this one.
Older.
Older. What is the opposite of this one?
Younger.
Younger. Good job. I like that hard work. So today you can think about things that are older or younger. Now, what should we do with grandma? Hug her, give her hugs and kisses, and we should be respectful, shouldn't we? We should respect our elders. That's what they call them, the elders. When somebody is older than you, you respect them. That means you talk sweetly and you do your best and you obey the first time, and we obey our elders. And when we have a baby, do we scream and yell in their faces? No, we learn this word. We have to be what with babies? Do you remember? Gentle. Gentle. You have to be gentle. But what is the opposite of this one?
Younger.
What's the opposite of this one?
Older.
Older. Good job. So today we can think about that. You guys are younger than Mrs. Stewart, and I am older than you. It's a fun opposite to think about. Oh, this is so fun. I love learning about opposites. You can think about all the kind of opposites. Maybe you can find opposites at your house today, and you can hug the people that are older than you and think about people that are younger than you as well.